Creamy polenta with sautéed kale. Some of the best dishes ever are simple and start with quality ingredients. I'm Leanne at Fred Meyer, and this dish is the perfect example of simple. I'm going to start with this Kerrygold butter. It's a great all-purpose, all-natural butter that's great for baking, and I like to spread it on crusty bread. I'll melt a 1/4 cup of that in my pot. Add in some garlic that I crushed and chicken broth. Now, I made this the other night for some friends with vegetable broth, and it was delicious that way as well. The broth is heated but not boiling, and now's when I'm going to add in the polenta. Now, you know the polenta is just cornmeal, you know, the same stuff that we make corn muffins out of. And I'm just going to mix this up, and it's going to cook for about 10 minutes. And now for the creaminess to the creamy polenta, and that comes from this Blarney Castle cheese. It's a mild and creamy cow's milk cheese with rich and velvety undertones. I'm just going to shred it. You know, it tastes similar to a young Dutch Gouda. And I'll add that into the polenta. Now, once I add in this Blarney Castle and it's nicely mixed into the polenta, it's done and it's ready to pour into the pan. And this is ready to go in the refrigerator for an hour to overnight. I cut the polenta into squares and heated it up. It's also lovely under the broiler. And I'm going to serve it with some sautéed kale. So I took the stems out of the kale, shredded it, and then sautéed it in a little olive oil, topped it with some sea salt and freshly cracked pepper, and a little squeeze of lemon, and that's what I'm going to serve next to the polenta. It's also lovely if you serve it with some salmon or your favorite meat. I cooked it with salmon the other night. It's the perfect dish for dinner. I hope you try it.